That Emma Hayes and her players have not yet hoovered up. While, as of this moment, nothing at all in her time at Chelsea, with Niamh Charles absent, and of course Maren Mjelde long-term absentee now. Russian officials in charge. A handful of the Blues regulars didn't start the weekend win over Villa, so hopefully there will be a bit of Schultz out the side. She's got 69 German caps. That's part of the reason Berger hasn't. No Charles, no Mjelde. What's happened to Jess Carter here? She's had various injury issues. It's why she's only started.
Clubs do come up against sides that just, for whatever reason, whether it's, you know, in the first instance, it's a bit of a mental battle when you come up against those teams. And even if you exactly, and
thanks, mate.
She was very disappointed. Obviously it meant she missed the second leg as well, but again Chelsea did the job, and you know, here she is in
coming on year by year. A challenge on Berger. The back foot here, the angle is tight, the challenge was perfectly timed. Good job Eriksson got there, Ingle helping out, and Bright.
It matters, and Harder's about to step up against her former team. This is a big moment.
Isn't it just? Away goal, please. Kedrzinek back in your box, please.
This is when
the touch itself may have, I mean, that was borderline in terms of it inside and outside box. There might have been a toe on the ball. She definitely took out leg. It's just whether she got a stud on. Anyway, who cares? Chelsea got a penalty. Chance for an away goal. Pernille Harder, 27 Champions League goals, 24 of them for Wolves. Been a lot of penalties for and against in this Champions League run. This is the biggest of the lot. Harder versus Kedrzinek. Bottom corner, away goal for Chelsea. Big advantage for Chelsea now. Wolfsburg have to score twice, and even that would only be good enough for extra time.
Oh, fantastic, really good composure. I'm not sure why I was nervous when you're looking at one of the best players in the world stepping up to take a penalty, but obviously Maren Mjelde is generally speaking Chelsea's penalty taker, and she's so good at it. But for her to step up, really, really composed, calm finish, sent the keeper the wrong way, and yeah, rolls it into the corner. Brilliant from Harder, and that's a big moment for Chelsea. Hopefully they can relax a little bit now, knowing that they've got that two-goal cushion, and they've got that all-important away goal. Any more goals from here for Chelsea, and it puts them massively in the driving seat.
To score as she did, and maybe this is Chelsea's day. Just timed the slide wrong. You're absolutely right. It wasn't beyond her.
And you can see she's so frustrated. She nearly went hell for leather on that post there, but she thought.
Made one, scored one, and Chelsea right in the driving seat. And if my maths are right, Wolfsburg need 4.
I don't even know, what is it, it's 4-1 now, right? So yeah, then suddenly the ball was on, Sam Kerr does her bit, and you have to give credit for that patient build-up play. And again, you heard...
Janssen did enough. I'd like to have another few looks at that penalty. I dare say coach Stefan Lerck will be bringing... There's only one shiny pot. Not got her hands on. It's part of the Arsenal staff when they won it. Semi-final place firmly in grasp. Wolfsburg need to be absolutely perfect after the break, and even that may not be enough. The half-time scoreline has Chelsea 2 goals to the good, 4-1 overall. This reaches the final. Will Chelsea be in it? Well, certainly looking good for a place in the final 4, where it will almost certainly be Bayern again. Memories of Frank Kirby running free and keeping her cool. That fabulous finish that you just saw. Back party. Berger gratefully grabs it in every one of those catches. And news, and there's always the promise of a counter. No flag here, Pernille Harder. Play the ball. And for once, from that graceful foot of hers, it's not an accurate pass.
Yeah, she's disappointed in herself there, and you know, you can't blame her, because that wasn't really a difficult pass.
Hitters in France, who are just a point apart in their own title race. They'll play probably Barcelona, unless Man City pull off an incredible... elite players at their peak, lots of them. Point Helen.
She's done very well, I have to say. I think she's been...
Wolfsburg still attacking here. Magda Eriksson well placed. And just calm and just get rid. And she did.
Yeah, it's exactly that. And, you know, the other side of it, you could say that she plays against and with these players every day in training. And that's, I mean, what better way to come into a game against such a high-class opposition than being up against the likes of Frank Kirby.
When people don't scream and when they don't go down. Just thinking about that with that Wales game last night.
I didn't actually watch it.
The Patrick Schick red and Jessie Fleming.
I mean,
come into midfield.
What a luxury that is to bring a player of G's class on in when you're comfortable in a Champions League quarter-final.
Harder keep it in? No, not quite. Oh,
touch.
Beautiful touch. Harder. Kirby's trying to pull away to give her a bit of space, and she's got it. Just. G. The ball's on. Kirby. Go on. Oh, brilliant. 10 minutes to go, and Chelsea deserves a goal more in this tie than Frank Kirby.
Yeah, she hasn't had the glory of scoring the goals up to this point, but she's been integral to the way they've played and the...
...of a champion, I heartily agree with that. We've got a minute and a bit plus stoppage time. Oh, it's a brilliant pass off the floor from Pernille Harder, who apparently can do everything now.
That's probably the first moment, really, where Chelsea have looked a bit out of shape and a bit out of sync with each other.
We were talking about that earlier, 2014 it was.
I actually think we take her for granted a little bit now.
In you, and here is Harder, who's definitely shone, and as has Kurt. Pernille Harder. Oh, it's awkward coming around the...
It does. You don't often see that outward emotion from her, and that shows, I think, you know, exactly what we said not long ago, that they've been waiting for this moment. This is a big part of Chelsea's growth.
And now it'll probably be Wolfsburg's own nemesis, Bayern. A Champions League semi-final is coming. Chelsea haven't just